Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.
The Avengers radio series, a cultural phenomenon in South Africa back in the 1970s. South Africa was a country with no national television service. It wasn't until 1976 that the country would get its first taste of television broadcasts. But before that, radio was the primary medium of entertainment and information for the masses. This was the context when The Avengers, a British spy FI series, made its debut on South African radio and became a cultural phenomenon. The Avengers was a British television series that originally aired from 1961 to 1969. The show revolved around the adventures of John Steed, a suave and sophisticated secret agent, and his various female associates. The series was a unique blend of traditional spy thriller elements with science fiction and fantasy, which set it apart from other shows of its time. While the series was hugely popular in the UK and had also made a significant impact in the American markets, being one of the rare British series given a network transmission slot, it was virtually unknown in South Africa. This was primarily due to the lack of a national television service in the country until 1976. However, as a film series, The Avengers was able to gain some exposure in South Africa through film rentals. But it was the launch of the radio series that truly brought The Avengers to the masses in South Africa. Come and listen at www.myclassicradio.net.
Now, don't go away, because next on CBS Radio's Comedy Time are those two zany characters of many characters, Bob and Ray.
And now, Bob Elliott and Ray Goulding present the CBS Radio Network. Hi, everybody. Well, if you were listening yesterday, you'll recall that our good friend Word Carr was interviewing Barry Campbell out in Hollywood, where they're on location somewhere close to Hollywood, filming the new movie, the big extravaganza entitled If Pain Persists. You'll recall also that the broadcast was cut short so that we couldn't get it all in. So today, we're going right straight back. They've had a night now of rest. They're back filming
shooting all day today, though.
They have been shooting all day. Are you having trouble with your headphones?
I want to hear the program, and I can't.
Well, I'm going to put on my headphones, and I had that pair the other day.
Yeah,
the kind that keeps snapping off your head and goes down to the audience. Sorry, lady. And there. Ah, that's much better. And he's standing by now, so I think Word can answer any questions that will be in your mind anyway. So come in, please. Word Carr.
Word Carr speaking. They're ready now to resume shooting on If Pain Persists. Take 75 is just about to get underway. Barry Campbell has spent the night going over his lines, and the actor who will play the Colonel has... perhaps you can hear Barry in the background as he
does that's a filthy, fragrant falsehood.
As he goes over a last-minute check of the line that he will speak to the Colonel after the onrush of the cavalry by the Colonel's tent. I see the director now is getting all the extras, the grips, and the horses ready at one end of this area that's been roped off. A scene like this, I was told by the director, costs $20,000 every time the camera rolls. And they reloaded the film.
Stand by.
14 times. There's the signal to stand by. Now you hear the scene being shot.
Speak. Cut. Hold it. Hold it. I didn't say action. Camera ready.
Colonel Frisbee, that's a filthy, fragrant
falsehood. Speak. Action!
Action!
I knew your father, Ferguson. You're the first Ferguson in the fifth field flank to fail to fulfill the fundamental functions of a field flank front runner.
Colonel Filthy, that's a fragrant.
It's not Colonel Filthy, Campbell.
I know it.
Colonel Frisbee, now.
Colonel Frisbee, that's a...
Done this thing 75
It's
times.
a tongue twister.
Get the horses back there. Get the extras over the other side. Everyone back. Back up the hill. Back up the arroyo.
Now, folks, look. I know this is kind of a tough scene. I know you've been working all day on it, but we've got to get it before the sun goes down.
Look, I'm a nervous wreck, sir. Is there
You're a
some
pretty
way...
bum actor, too, Campbell.
That's beside the point now. To me, this is impossible. It's a tongue twister, a spoonerism that I just cannot utter.
Look, Campbell, all you say is, Colonel Frisbee, that's a filthy, flagrant falsehood. Let me hear you say it.
Colonel Frisbee, that's a filthy, flagrant falsehood.
Right. Now, what's so difficult about that?
I don't know what it is. The minute I see the cameras...
All right, just a minute.
What's that?
I say, the minute I see the cameras rolling, I don't know. It's just the combination of flagrant and fragrant and falsehood.
Oh,
somehow.
That's the way it's written,
Can we change the colonel's name?
I want to try this just once more. If you don't get it this time, then we'll rewrite the thing.
Okay.
All right, extras ready. Horses ready. Speak. This is take 76. Action!
I knew your father, Ferguson, and you're the first Ferguson in the fifth field flank to fail to fulfill the fundamental functions of a field flank front runner.
Falsely, Filthy. This is a fragrant... Falsely.
You're right, Campbell. We got to...
False.
Bring the horses
I
back.
can't even say my name now, Director. It's impossible.
I tell you what we do. All right, quiet down now.
Not so funny.
Everybody's under a strain. I do see the humor in it.
$1 million worth of goods here, and they're all laughing.
We got time for about one more take. How about if you start the scene, Campbell?
Oh, yeah.
Come in and say something like, did you call for me, Colonel Frisbee? Or...
I think maybe that would do it. I'd come in, rather than the Colonel speaking first, I'd say,
right.
Did you want to see me, Colonel Frisbee? Then he could give that speech.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, I think,
You got that, Colonel?
Yes.
All right.
Fine.
Okay, everybody ready. Take 77. All the horses back up the arroyo. Talk. Speak. Action. Action. Camera.
Did you want to see me, Colonel Frisbee?
Good. Wonderful, Campbell. Oh.
Good. What are you doing? Colonel.
Well, I'm sorry. I just completely forgot. I was so surprised at a clean, straight line coming out of Campbell there.
Well, I'm sorry.
My apologies, Campbell, for ruining your scene.
It's all right. Director, should we do it once more, or...
Well, I guess we better knock off for the day. We'll finish it off tomorrow.
All right.
This is Word Car again. I'm going to try to get a few words from Barry Campbell before returning it to you, Bob and Ray, in New York, so don't take it away yet. Barry, over here for the radio.
Oh, hi.
Had rather a trying day, didn't you?
Trying is hardly the
I noticed
hardly the word.
you're having trouble with your lines. Do you think it'll be any easier in the morning?
Well, possibly. Maybe with a wright's nest, it'll be all right.
What?
A night's
oh, yeah.
sleep.
Well, you'd better get a good night's rest.
Right.
And we'll be back here on the set tomorrow morning.
Good.
And now, this is...
I am truly, really tired.
This is Word Car, returning it now to New York.
Thank you, Word. That would really be something to see when they get that scene finished. If they ever do, huh?
Yes, but I don't think we'll go back out there again, do you?
I don't think so.
I see Charles the Poet is ready, though, in his corner. Yes, once again, around the corner and up your street comes the friendly poet-philosopher, Charles, bringing with him bits from his dusty, tattered manuscripts. Poems of yesterday and today, something for all of us to remember. Charles?
Hello again. This morning I walked by the sea, and there, far out.
Charles.
This morning I walked by the sea, and there, far out on the waving horizon, I saw two sails heading into port.
No, Charles, I'm afraid you won't be able to continue today. You can't be serious with the poetry. It loses all of its meaning.
Right. Hello there. Today, I walked...
No, I see you starting to laugh again, Charles. And so until next time when he wends his way round the corner and down your street, Charles the poet leaves you with...
So long now. Okay, Maxie, get this and get it straight. We walk into the bank real cool, just like we belong there, see? And casual like, we stroll over to the teller's window, the one on the left, and shove the note to the guy.
The note says?
Right there on it, it's got, please, sir, would like to sign up for the bond a month plan.
That's it, huh?
The rest is gravy. They put those great U.S. savings bonds aside for us regular as clockwork. In about 9 years, we'll blow town, take a trip to Acapulco. Heat, huh? I mean, neat, huh?
We don't call you Chicken Carruthers for nothing, Chief.
And now, chocolate cookies with white stuff in between them brings you another episode of Lawrence Spechtenberger, Interstellar Officer Candidate.
Spechtenberger and his sneering companion Bug Mellish are prisoners inside their own spaceship, orbiting the Earth at a distance of 1 mile high. But back at Space Academy, the Commandant and his crew have been working feverishly to perfect a giant magnet which will pull them out of the sky. Now, as Spechtenberger and Mellish try to repair the radio in space.
Well, how does it appear now, Mellish?
Well, I keep hearing some little noise coming out of the Spechtenberger.
I know by now that back at the Academy they're trying to reach us.
Oh, yeah.
Well, are you sneering or...
Well, I know how that Academy works, Spechtenberger. They take a long time to do things.
Yes, but we've been orbiting the Earth now for 2 days.
I think I'm getting something.
Calling Lawrence Spechtenberger.
Mellish, that's it. That's the Commandant's voice.
This is the Commandant speaking. Spechtenberger, I know you can't radio us here at Space Academy, but if you hear me, I'll give you instructions in getting you down, what we plan to do. We've perfected a giant magnet.
A giant magnet, Mellish?
On your next orbit.
Yes.
Over the Space Academy.
Next orbit over the Space Academy.
We will have magnets in the giant drill field behind the Academy.
They will have a magnet in the giant drill field in back of the Academy.
Now, what you must do is this, Spechtenberger. Listen closely. I can only say it once at this time. You'll be too far away by the time I finish. Here's what you must do.
Here's what we must do.
When you approach the drill field behind...
Confound it, Mellish. Work on it. Mellish! Mellish!
What are you doing, Spechtenberger?
Oh, Mellish! The most important part of his announcement to us. I don't know what we're supposed to do now.
By that time, you'll be down. I hope that's clear to you, Spechtenberger. It's your only hope. Oh, here, your mother wants to say hello to you.
Now you hurry home, son. I've made some blueberry muffins for you.
Who needs the blueberry muffins? I want to hear the rest of what we're supposed to do.
Fine mess you've got us in, Fackenberger.
And so Lawrence and Mug failed to hear the orders from the commandant, the directions for their safe return to work. Be sure and join us next time when we'll hear Fackenberger say,
maybe he wanted us to smile as we approach the drill field.
In the next episode of Lawrence Fackenberger, Interstellar Officer Candidate.
Do we have time for the wonderful ceremony now? No?
I think we just have time maybe to mention the pictures that we have to send out to anybody who hasn't got...
Look, I'm going to make a promise to everybody that tomorrow we're definitely going to broadcast the locking the studio ceremony.
All right.
I'm going to do that. We're going to do it tomorrow.
That's flagrant, filthy.
It's a terrible time what Barry had with that.
We have pictures of Dave, the whale that's still missing, and if you want one, you can write to us here at CBS Radio, 485 Madison Avenue, New York, and we'll send you one.
Well, that covers everything, I reckon. Gee, we've had fun today. Haven't you, Uncle Bob?
No?
Huh? And so, until tomorrow, then, this is Ray Goulding reminding you all to write if you get work.
Bob Elliott reminding you to hang by your thumbs.
Going places go with radio on the CBS Radio Network.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
21st Precinct, a.k.a. 21st Precinct and 21st Precinct, was a police drama broadcast on CBS Radio from July 7, 1953 to July 26, 1956. It was initially a summer replacement for My Friend Irma. The program was produced in cooperation with the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association of the City of New York and presented adaptations from true criminal records in New York. From the policeman's point of view. Historically, the 21st Precinct had been located near Gramercy Park in Manhattan, but in 1929 the department reorganized the precinct numbering, and the 21st designation was dropped from use. No such precinct existed during the show's run, nor does a 21st exist today. However, the fictional precinct's territory corresponds closely to that of the Upper East Side's 23rd Precinct as it has existed since 1929. Stanley Niss was the producer-writer-director. The role of Precinct Captain Frank Kennelly was played by Everett Sloan for the first 109 episodes and briefly in episode 135. During episode 109, Captain Frank Kennelly was promoted to Deputy Inspector and reassigned out of the 21st Precinct. He was replaced by Captain Cronin James Gregory, 1955-56, and Les Damon, 1956. Other cast regulars were Ken Lynch as Lieutenant Matt King, Harold Stone as Sergeant Waters, Jack Arissa as Sergeant Collins, and Santos Ortega as Lieutenant Gorman. The program's announcer began the program's opening each week. 21st Precinct. It's just lines on a map of the city of New York. Most of the 173,000 people wedged into the 9/10 of a square mile between Fifth Avenue and the East River wouldn't know, if you asked them, that they lived or worked in the 21st. Whether they know it or not, the security of their persons, their homes, and their property is the job of the men of the 21st. At that point the lead actor would complete the introduction. The 21st Precinct. 160 patrolmen, 11 sergeants and 4 lieutenants of whom I'm the boss. My name is Kennelly. Frank Kennelly. I'm captain in command of the 21st. Art Hanna, Bob Hill, and Hugh Holder were the program's announcers. The series was produced by John Ives. It was usually directed and written by Stanley Niss. Another source lists Niss as producer. Come and listen at www.myclassicradio.net.